Hello world, how are you doing? Well, you can guess how I'm doing, considering the sound of my voice. Because guess what? You cannot have a start of the stream without some sort of issue, and this time it didn't want to give up. I don't know what that is with the music, that it just never works. But now it's here, so never mind. Although if my mood was a low one, then now it's even lower. It's eating the mud. So that is kind of balanced. I had one good thing, and the rest is, yeah, this. Not that I'm not happy with the arrival of the doctor in my premises. Yeah. And being on the period as well. Again, slightly earlier than usual, but still within the range. At least I wasn't really surprised, and it's being pretty tame. So yeah, there's that. I probably would bring the doctor to me for some emotional support. Well, you will not be able to see him. I mean, okay, I will show him around, because I took a picture and I posted it across my social media, because I am happy that he is here. Just the rest of the stuff is really not that great. So yeah, we'll be trying to get the mood into a better condition. And I hope the music is not too loud or too quiet. But that's also the usual. Yeah, I would almost say that's something that happens to me periodically. I mean, there was some other stuff, but yeah, the inclusion of the cramps in it is also not a superior thing. Let me switch the scene. Hello. Yeah, all good here, I guess. Although when I opened OBS, it had trouble registering the whole coffee interface. But that just needed a bit of a, refresh, and it's working. And this time the whole list of the donors is not messed up. I mean, I have not added anyone new, so. Thank you, Tal. And overall, well, yeah, sorry for starting off from a low point, but I cannot really help it. I mean, when you're having a bad day, it's hard to act up, as all is absolutely fine. But I will be working up my way to get better. Do not worry about that. Oh yeah, because I did not say it is a solo stream. I mean, Golem is working. Well, Tal was also at work, I guess, and Tal has some internet issues, and I have an assumption that not all is really good. Like, tell me about it, dear. Were they able to determine the issue? I mean, I guess since you're not around, I have an assumption that it's still bad. I guess a different funny thing is, well, actually, well, I did tell my mom I was getting myself a figurine as a birthday gift because this Ratchet was arriving for like approximately a month because I ordered him at the beginning of the month. So she didn't know what figure I'm getting. So yeah, I first showed her a picture and she was being like, "Oh, it's on Transformers." Like, she knows what the stuff is, I guess. I didn't have the time to talk to her about this more. But yeah, and she was asking like, where did this come from? So I had to throw Yutal and Golem under the bus and be like, yeah, it's your fault. Because it is. But she said the figurine is cool, and I did not hesitate telling her that I'm also eyeing 2 more, so that obviously would be Bumblebee and Optimus Prime from War for Cybertron, but I will not stop there. Like, the problem is that now I've been given a hobby that's more grounded. And what does more grounded mean? It means there is so much stuff out there that I can get. Like, not only I have a choice, but well, the price ranges are not that bad. Yeah, precisely my one. Also, I did well, okay, I did not tell to the public, but my internet is being a bit wonky today as well, so yeah, what can you do? And yeah, I see now, Tal. Okay. So the issue might be fixed. Okay. Might actually be fixed, and hopefully for good. So yeah, again, I cannot show off that Ratchet on camera. I only have a picture, so I will wait. I will need to switch the scene because yeah, I did take a picture and I've posted it, so I don't know if you know which one it is, Talent, well, YouTube Golem and all of this stuff. Wait. Yeah. You can see the pretty boy. I mean, okay, he looks even prettier in the picture because the picture has been just slightly touched up to look more, well, juicy. If we need to be precise. But yeah, he is looking really good. Literally, my only little problem is that I have a feeling that one of his arms is being just slightly loose, but it doesn't stop me from setting him in a pose. Like, other than that, he is absolutely fine. Of course, after being out of the box, he needed some, let's say, stretching. I needed to look up what parts are even movable and what's not. And there is quite a lot to like manipulate. Just the thing is, yeah, to actually properly balance him out. Same was like with head, but I guess that's just I don't know. Might happen because it's not moving as precise as it should, I guess. Also, hello Nuri. Yeah, hello Yume. I'm sorry, I will be going with Yume. And yeah, of course, the gun removable, the axe removable. Did I try to put him into the alt mode? Not yet, especially I got scared seeing like 28 steps. But it doesn't mean I will not try. So yeah, again, nice to see you, Yume. Just when you come around with no previous messages and being like, Nuko. I'm being a bit scared. So yeah, you can tell like my mood is halfway. Thank you, Yume, thank you. It's okay, Yume, it's okay. Thank you, it's appreciated. I know when I posted this like thumbnail for this for this stream, it was like it's halfway my mental state and halfway me having a sick animation idea. But yeah, we know I will be feeling mentally bad faster than I will be able to animate something. No, I can maybe one day, but just this idea is very ambitious. But you might have a guess because it involves rolling. Well, in this case, that was the rolling girl, but you know, roll. Oh my god, Shravin. Are you okay? But yeah, I absolutely love my medic. I can even adjust like feet. So if I want to angle him a bit more, then he actually balances out properly. I joked around how so far that I only have him, so he poses as as a guard for my Hatsune Miku figurine. It's okay, Traven, I get it. But yeah, but I definitely want to get something to roll. I will not take a picture right now, but I will take a picture some other time. And that Miku of mine is like wait. It's taller than him. I think she will be even taller when I get Optimus or Bumblebee. I forgot how tall this one is. Also, I obviously kept the box. I kept the box. I kept the box, and it has that little, like, stage thing for pictures. But everybody did that. Imagine rolling into the void instead of falling. Well, I guess that's what happens to some gasters. Yeah, of course I'm keeping the box. We need to have a special place in my basement for all the boxes that I will gather. No, of course, no. I made sure to open the box with, like, well, a medical precision, you might say. But yeah, I should be doing the stream stuff when I'm playing with the figurine. You might hear the clicks. I mean, his wheels are turning. When we will get to be on a call, if not today, then I don't know, tomorrow or Sunday. Then I will show him off more on camera. But I'm like, I'm just so happy. I want to keep on hugging him. He's sweet little boy. I shall roll into my cozy place as I'm a slime who speaks slimy, the multiversal language of slimes. By the way, yeah, I am a grown-ass adult, 24, being like so freaking like all over the place for this figurine. I love the detailing. I cannot stop like touching the details. I will do like so many pictures when I have all 3 of them and beyond. Although I've been like, ever since I've seen that IW, like the warrior figurine for Bumblebee and Optimus, like based on the Prime show, I'm being like, oh my god, I so want it. I so want both of them. And I know Tal and Colin can relate, although, well, they are resisting, although I bet Tal would not resist if they release a Ratchet figure. But yeah, so what? So what? I am a grown-ass adult. I love my figurines as much as I love my plushies. Tal, you would not resist. Yeah, you would not resist. You would not resist a properly colored, like, poseable Ratchet figurine, especially when it's Prime. I too wouldn't. Well, I have not updated the bingo, but yeah, we've been through this whole thing with having a random bingo, but I don't know how to do that yet. And in a way, like how I don't know how to do that, I don't know a site for this. There probably is one, because if I were to edit this bingo every week with random, like, prompts and stuff, I am too lazy for this. I need to figure this out. But if I had a bingo updated, then most likely, yep. Besides being late to the stream as usual, I also would, yeah. I also would need to count in for the Transformers wheel. Also, I realized like I showed him on the picture, but I have not zoomed in, like, so you can have a better look. I mean, I guess the picture is pretty good. You can, yeah. I need to turn the bingo off. It's in the way. Yeah. Now you can see him better. Rest your eyes. On the field medic. Okay, I really need to put him away right now. He needs some rest. He was on his way for a whole month. There. Back to Miku. To be fair with procrastination, I've been hearing this thing like when you have something to do and like think about it, like how much time will this like take you? If it's like, well, that's mostly for like small things. If you cannot bring yourself to do small things, I'm not saying really about arts, that's that might not exactly work. But if you have something to do and you tell yourself in your mind, okay, how much time will it take for me to actually do this? And if you're like, it's, I don't know, 5 minutes, something around that, then just do it. Simple as that. But yeah, very pretty. Watch it. I love him. Maybe the wall was not the best way to take the picture because the wall is also all white, but I wasn't really thinking. I was simply looking for where the best light is. No, it's his. It's his axe. He surely would. No. Oh yeah, I felt it was coming. Ratchet with a hatchet. Yeah, let's leave it at that simply. It is a big axe. A shockwave treatment. And well, drawfish? Go for it. I will change back here for a moment. I feel like again, that's a planning thing, so oh yeah, wait, bingo. Before I forget. So late. Technical. Volume too low because he died. And planning. And no, that's if I already updated, so that's not. Luffy, yeah. Bounce, although it's the non-DVD bounce, but it's still a bounce. And Gremlin, yeah. There will be no sound depression because, as Laura suggested, to use sound depression for the Discord issue where no one can hear me. Yeah, that's the thing. I never wasn't late to my own stream. Maybe for my first ever stream on YouTube. But that was well. this one time when you go like to the job and being like all professional and good looking, the whole shebang, and then you get used to it and yeah, you become the veteran. Yeah, when I wasn't late to the stream. But yeah, in terms of planning, because a lot of stuff I do is usually planning, but I really will get my shit together to actually do things. Like my list is like so long. Oh my god. The comic is one thing. It makes itself simply because I need to, although it's now bi-weekly. Yet I know that I had a quite big of the break. Yes, it's Arrival to Earth. Yes. But yeah, when I get stuff going, which is about my model, I hope to also just make myself some like some items, because you can make like items in Live 2D, like not actually a model, just an item thing, and you can then use it in VTube Studio, well, as an item. So I was thinking, well, since like a drawing hand, like that's tracking my mouse, it is something that I will have incorporated into the model. So that's one thing. Other like hand stuff, I can make them items. So I was thinking to like make an item of like my like crossed out arms, and then make a bunch of like plushies that will kind of like react to how I move. So when I like swing to one side, then it will like flop, and on the other side it flops again. So that would be so cute if I like made myself yeah. Besides like animating this gaster that I have, or making the same thing with sun and moon, then I will also have a bunch of transformers, so I can switch freely between them in my VTube Studio how I want. But yeah, I really need to get things going. For an easily overwhelmed person, it's yeah. Maybe that's why nothing is done yet. Oh, but yeah, I will. I need to do more of those, like actually finish things instead of starting multiple side projects. Dear, I was I was playing this whole thing on my anniversary stream. I have not used the Undertale Lofi only since then, and I specifically put on the Cybertronian Lofi when you came around, so me and Golem could tease you with the soundboard. That's a revelation, I guess. I guess you might have not been paying attention, which begs me a question if the music is not too low or, well, in this case too low, I guess, because if it was blasting on full volume, then you would get you would know. Nah, it's okay, Tal. Like it is fine. The sound, this like the Lofi is just a background noise, so. There's nothing against you in that regard here. Oh yeah, that would make sense. that would make sense. Yeah, you didn't have time to pay attention to the music because we've been messing you up. Ah.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Yeah, but on the anniversary stream, yeah, there was a bunch of Lofis plus the one from Evangelion, but I removed this one because Fly Me to the Moon was copyrighted, and besides that, I had some funky tunes for like more goofy parts of the stream, but I feel like that was like no, okay, that's just a YouTube thing. YouTube been problematic with catching the songs wrong, and that's why my anniversary stream got a bunch of copyright strikes, but like nothing that's a problem to my channel. It just is. And only Fly Me to the Moon was actually one that I had to remove from the VOD because it was blocking the video in some regions. Well, other than that, YouTube messed up the ending, so that whole part with me doing the tier list was cut off, so we are not even gonna talk about that. I might one day, yeah, do it again, just in a form of video where I bring in Golem and Tal and see if my choices would be different, and well, bring in a bunch of different characters. I need to know what the pill will do. I know it's the Matrix thing, but I need to know what they do. Are we going with the original meanings? Because then I did not watch the movies. If we go with the memes, then you need to present me with options. This is what is this? Backshot roulette? Tough choice. I mean, taking both pills in this scenario is like the stupidest thing, because I think people are already on that balanced spectrum of being both absolutely miserable and the happiest beings on the entire planet. Like, okay, if to be fair, considering the people around me where I live, I would take the red. The gremlin inside me. I'm not going places often, so I might as well be a menace to my neighbors. But if I were to listen to my heart, then yes, let's take the blue. I mean, I already... Okay, blue would just do this thing by itself. Like, magically. While I already have that in my life. Golem, this is why I said that I mean it for the people that are actually, like, in the proximity of where I live. And I mean my neighbors. But if I were to... Okay, at least with the red you would balance out. But yeah, on the other hand, the blue does not do anything for me, because I am already sad, and yet trying to make everybody else around me happy. While I myself find myself undeserving of affection or admiration. Oh, holy shit, actually? Yeah, sure. As long as I just spawn oranges out of thin air and not turn things into oranges, yeah. I like oranges. we we are going territories, I see. Yeah, you are giving us a philosophical questions, Traven. Eventually, we would be out of oxygen if air was turning into oranges. How did we get here? Yeah, breathing oranges. Robin, where did that come from? I don't understand. But yeah, back to what I was talking about my VTuber model and having the items. Yeah, I love my plushies, so I would love to have plushies of yeah. Well, okay, in real life, but also in for my VTuber model, I would love to have plushies of Optimus, of Bumblebee, and of Ratchet, so I can hug all of them separately or together. So at least the virtual me gets to have the benefit of actually making the medic rest. Because I know we all have the perpetual need to hold him down and to make him rest. Well, because he's B, he deserves all the hugs in the world, and Optimus needs a hug also because he's Optimus and because he's a Prime. He has way too much on his mind. Yeah, doesn't that just reeks of me being a people pleaser who gives all the loves and hugs and snuggles and everything to, well, in this case, fictional characters, but they deserve it. And yet for myself, I'm being like, especially with that figurine, and I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad that I get this myself. I'm so guilty for spending money on myself. And yet, if I were to spend money on the ones I love, then I would do it like without a blink. I mean, heck, I use more money on my cat than I do on myself. If when we do not count food. Like for real, I was like, especially now that my kitty needed some like vet visits and stuff. So my brain was already like, oh, I'm going to get you this like very like big cat bed that's a bit of like a tiny house, so you have somewhere to hide. You will get a heated blanket, the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, don't worry, Nicey. I can relate. Like, if I ever make it somewhere in this whole like internet business, I know for sure that I would love to gift my friends physically with like as many things as I can, while now and again maybe make myself like commission somebody of an art for something I do want, and that I would be already content, but I want to give all the physical good stuff to my friends. No, 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 no. I would not. I would never. Worse, if I had the space and means, I would bring in the cars that I feed every day outside. That probably counts for a lot of people. Yeah, my cat is a little sleepy mess. I meant memes, not memes. Do not take advantage of my poor spelling. But I mean, cat memes are a thing, so maybe with the power of cat memes. I will get shit done. I don't know. I can. Yes, laughing and dyslexic. Yeah, I'm just laughing, I guess. But maybe there is something else going on underneath that helm of mine that I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know it's the INFP that's going on. What a slim transition to, yep, crossing out these personalities. I also was mentioning Evangelion. And so far it's talk no work. Because technically I don't really have a sketch prepared, despite actually having so many things I could draw. But I find them better fitting for a speed paint. Also, I did mention sun and moon, so I guess I can half-ass it to also cross this out. Oh, I see. Also, just on my stupid talking, we have like half of the bingo crossed out, and it's like it's almost forming an arrow. Like I think you can also see that. I'm pointing upwards arrow. What the fuck? Is that refuse frisk reference? A red spear? Yeah, the jokes are writing themselves. Well, whatever I say. Oh, I should get to the art part. It'll be fun to continue the details. I mean, it would be great to get something done. Unless I will simply get my shit together tomorrow and yeah, start working. Because it is one thing when I just open the things for them to be open, and for me to just never start working. Like, this is such a curse. This is such a curse. I hate it. Like, how you do not procrastinate. I had a feeling a good while ago that my INFP procrastination is like going really hard, but oh, that's good, Tal. I mean, yeah, I will continue the stream this way, but if you can be online, that means we can return to Prime afterwards. Yay! Hooray for Tal's internet! Yeah, I will try my best. That's what I always do, so. Yeah, I mean, I am not in a call anyway, so yeah. Solo ink today. You can check or group chat them. If you were not checking on that, I posted some interesting sketches. You can have your word on that. I wouldn't want to spoil the boys in here. Oh, let me guess, Raven. You draw one line, then return to doom scrolling, or, well, whatever app you are using, only to then try to make another line and then do the same thing again, on repeat. But I don't understand what do you mean when you say I shall be procrastinating more by drawing and unable to log in to draw. What else is that? Do you know what procrastination is? It's wanting to do shit but not doing it. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I cannot wait to see it. I will see it after the stream. Happy anniversary, Mendertail! If you are about to do, you know, the Draw This in Your Style challenge this year, I would be thrilled to try. Although I'm always thrilled to participate in your contests. Then that's not procrastination. That's distraction. You're being distracted. Procrastination is when you want to do things, but you are unable to start. As in, you are, well, I see this as you are not being distracted by somebody else. Like in this way. Then again, happy anniversary! And yeah, looking forward to the contest then. I will make sure to do a shout out. A 7th. Big number. Big lucky number. Although Gaster-wise is the 6th. Well, then that is more of a bit messed up priorities. I would say, yeah, study a little bit for the test, and then draw. Like, do the work first, and then the fun stuff. Like drawing will not run away. No, I see. Okay. No point in arguing here. Well, you will do you. I'm just trying to bring in some an idea, perhaps, of getting the priorities organized. Understandable. Have a good day. It's better to get something done than, well, just being like having so many things to do that you do not get to do any of them. Like, that's the state I am in. Like, the motivation is there, but it's being so like distracted everywhere because I don't know where to even put my hands. But I know I'm ranting about stuff like this quite often, and well, I'm trying to do things in regards of that, but it's a bit hard. Again, I find myself uh, doing stuff like when my internet goes down, like not in a way that I turn it off, that I actually like it happens out of my will. you know, I don't know, it just malfunctions and then I wait for it to turn back on. Then that's when I do stuff, because then that just physically removes all the distractions. And I have simply music on my disc, so I can put that on, and that's for some reason not distracting. I guess I just need to get the shit together. It's always easier said than done. But just hoping that one day I come around and not be like, oh, I'm not getting stuff done, I have so much on my mind. Like when you actually get them done, then you are actually free, not when it's all stacking up and you just think about it. Like, actually get them done and they are off your shoulders practically forever. Just sometimes the sheer fact of the amount of stuff that there is enough. Yeah, on occasion I say stuff that sounds smart or funny. It's just when I try to make stuff funny, or when I just say stuff that I think it's funny, it might be funny, but then I say something like very random and apparently it's like the most hilarious thing like on the freaking planet Earth. Like that stupid school remark that I did. Apparently, I still not cannot wrap my head around it. That it was apparently so dry that it sounded amazing. Not. That's Mirage. That's a Mirage. Yeah, I guess that was that level of dry. Okay, I need to pull up the chat on the phone so I can see what's going on. Considering how much love I gave the Transformers doodles, I will give the rest also a little bit of like coloring treatment, the whole shebang, so they do not look so dry. Yeah, I will get myself to work on actual art tomorrow, since I just do not find them good enough for the stream. Technically, I have still that one drawing of Serif with like flowers, which would work because I already did draw that, I think, on stream. Just did not finish. But I feel like that one needs some like adjustments and fixing. Something is off for me. Solar is not in. Yeah, thank you, Tal. He's not in a costume. He's been physically transformed into a candy corn. Yeah, and that's why there is like a candy corn on the that's why there is candy corn on the bingo, because it's related to this, well, quote unquote event. Because yeah, watch this with Tal at her place last year, and boy, I was howling with laughter because this was just so stupid, and all like kudos to the voice actors for pulling that off. Yeah, to Davis and Reed. And Reed. I did not really feel to like drawing more of DSC stuff. I have some art ideas, but when I get to them, well, good question, let's say. I will get there when I get there. This is a very specific like style, and I do not intend to try to incorporate my own. I just want to draw in the style of, well, of how they do it. By the way, I kind of guess I missed my calling when I was advertising like one specific kind of like brush that I've made that's available for download for a small fee. Like when you see the thumbnail for the stream, like all this very rough well, sketching around it, it's made with like like, well, a Photoshop brush that does it. And I wish I actually made it like a file for like this kind of, yeah, that it's not like a texture for manga, it's more like something that resembles like a sketched coloring or something like this. I don't know if I'm making sense. Probably not. I feel like if I advertised that way, more people would buy it. I don't know, a random thought of mine. Hardest character to unlock in Isaac, I assume, since I'm coloring forgotten. Well, I would say, yeah, Forgotten himself is hard and annoying to unlock because it's a lot of RNG. You might make one mistake and the whole unlocking process just goes to shit. Like not even Keeper is that hard. It's just simply being persistent in donating money to the grid machine. So that's not even that hard. It's just the persistence. But with Forgotten, yeah, that's a completely different thing. Because first of all, you need to kill a boss under a minute on the first basement in order to a specific trigger to, well, trigger. And then you also need to have a bomb, and in the starting room you need to bomb out a piece of a shovel, and when you pick it up, you are equipped with an item that makes mom's foot keep on stomping you multiple times in the room. Using the shovel item, because it is an active, makes it so she stops stomping you for the current room, but you cannot put away the shovel in any instance, and you cannot return to it later on because then it disappears. So you need to always carry it. Well, you can put it down, but if you leave the room, yeah, then it's lost. And you need to make it to the boss rush, which the shovel makes it, well, the part of the shovel, a broken shovel, makes it so you do not have a time limit on boss rush. And once you actually get to complete the shovel, well, then she's not stomping you anymore. But well, you still need to make your way to the lamp to use now a whole shovel on a dirt patch in the dark room. But like getting to the point of getting to the boss rush with this setting playing out, Yeah, it's already an issue on itself. If you happen to be extremely lucky, then you will make it. Like, just make it to the boss rush, finish boss rush, get the whole shovel, and then it's just a straight way to the dark room. Like, yeah, I think I provided very in-depth explanation for the whole thing. Yeah, you're welcome. No, all the tainted characters are unlocked the same way. You need to go with, well, let's say with the Forgotten. You need to take Forgotten to uh to a special event. I don't really want to be that spoilery, I guess. I don't know if I should or I should not. But yeah, in that special, let's say, event, well, it is a bunch of tasks that you need to do in order to be able to make it to that specific area. But yeah, there is a couple of tasks you need to do in order to unlock the tainted characters. But they all go the same way. You just need to take each of your unlocked characters to the same scenario. And it's always the exact same way. Of course, the tainted characters, obviously, well. For some, it's worth it, for some, it's not. But if you are a completionist, yeah, go for it. I was a completionist, that's why I've got two dead gods. They are different. Yeah, I was kind of like speaking and coming from a way as if you know that, but of course you do not. Yeah, they play. They take the principle of the original character and twist it in a way. Like, for example, well, I mean, okay, that I guess I will not be too spoilery if I say this. If we take Isaac, the original Isaac, the character, his gimmick is his starting item, well, which he does not start with from the very beginning. But yeah, and yeah, he has the 6, which is an item, a spacebar item that allows you to reroll the items you find into a different item from the same pool of items. So, for example, in a treasure room, you pull into a different item from the treasure room pool unless you have something that impacts the pools. So for Tainted Isaac, they took this gimmick. So he does not have the 6, but he has unlimited inventory space, and every item he comes across that's found, let's say, yeah, in a room, so in this case again treasure room, he always has a choice of 2 items, But yeah, he has limited space. When that limited space is filled, then every next item he picks up will be replaced, and the older item will be put down on the pedestal. So you can manage your inventory a lot. But yeah, it is still a very, very limited space. You can make it bigger by picking up birthright item. And birthright item is an item that has a completely different... that will give you a completely different outcome depending on what character are you playing. So when you play regular Isaac and find the birthright item, then you will gain the same ability that tainted Isaac has. So yeah, every time you come across an item, then it will be switching back and forth between two different items, without the downside of having a limited inventory space. Yeah. Every character has a gimmick of their own. That's some way simply a twisted version of how they play on regular basis. Sort of. Because with let's say Kane's thing is that he starts off with a bigger damage, he is faster, he has lower range. But he also starts with an item called Lucky Foot, which allows him to win more often while using gambling machines, so slot machines, blood donations, yeah, the whole thing. And when he picks pills, they are always positive. So I guess it's like a whole lot on like item side, I guess, yeah. So his tainted version works in a way that he has an item called the crafting bag, and he cannot pick up items normally. Every item he touches will be disintegrated into pickups, and he has to use the pickups with the bag of crafting, I'm sorry, in order to create items for himself. So yeah, that's a lot of work, and usually Tainted Cane runs are very, very long. Especially if you use stuff like external item descriptions, which is a mod that allows you to see, for example, when using bag of crafting, like what kind of options do you have. So it calculates the amount of items you have like on the floor, let's say, and on the floor I mean on the entire floor, not a single room. And yeah, you can easily manage what exactly do you want to create, but that will depend on the quality of the pickups you have. But yeah, so sorry for so much Isaac lore. But yeah, since Travin started the talk, who am I to stop myself? But yeah, very much like the characters on their own, they have their own gimmicks. And just tainted ones have that gimmick like cranked up. Yeah, no problem. Always happy to provide. I will never have a problem unyielding some raw Isaac knowledge into the world. Well, I said previously I will fix Megatron, so here he is. Sharp as ever. Even sharper than the rest somehow. I guess while I'm at it... Yeah, knockout to get your speech bubble fixed up. Yay! Yay, indeed. I guess probably maybe... Yeah, because the stream might be just a little bit shorter, considering if I just focus on these. And because of that lower mood of mine, but I guess I promise next time I will be more prepared. Like, I should maybe have a check on like the audio and stuff, like before I actually go streaming, because I can't do that. So then if I need to struggle, then at least I struggle off stream. Yeah, I am aware. It's just those stupid audios of his. I guess that's audios. I mean, what is Ratchet? What is Ratchet in this combination? At least they share an emotion with Megatron. One is grumpy, one is edgy. That's not a blush, he actually has this, like, someone called it like a tear trails. Yeah, I feel I would need to fix him a little bit as well, because I don't know why there is so many differences in, like, these guys look like more sharp and he again is a bit more blurry. Baselines, yeah. Baselines. This is also a Nuko thing. These are just sketches, she says as she absolutely polishes them. so they are looking all fine and pretty. Look, I just can't. That's my thing. Yeah, Megatron is just a bit straightforward, I guess. Although the word straight and Megatron does not match up. I think I've noticed being 2 months in the fandom. Hello, Tuli. Welcome. I'll be going on for a little bit, but it will not be as long as I usually do. Yeah, we know. We've noticed. I've noticed. Thank you. It is pretty chill, if not to say quiet. But what can you do? Every talking teapot is appreciated. Maybe that will get other people to talk. It used to be more lively in the like, let's say, the golden age of Undertale, because right now we have this whole Deltarune tomorrow thing. And I think Toby has found some unyielded joy in yep, in feeding the starving fandom the crumbs. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, there's always VODs of the stream. Yeah, I know it's not the same as actually being on the stream, but just simply know that you can always watch whatever you have missed. Yeah, like Tuli, I am on the server. I saw your question, so yeah, it's nice that you drop it here. But I thought you already been given a bunch of characters. I'm not sure what else I can give. What else I can give you? I don't know. Draw Mita from me side. It is still beyond my understanding how two Russians, probably on an well, ethanol enchanted armor, were able to make a better dating simulator in I don't know how long that was, a year or something, few months, than the freaking Yandere death. But okay, we are not going there. But I just had to say that it baffles me. That is all. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. This might be a challenge, but I'm sure you can do it. Uh, I think there's a bunch. I think there is a bunch of stuff that this fandom has done. And it just will stay forever. Like, worst thing. Like, if I really need to say, like, the worst thing I can think of, and I think right off the bat, no, right off the bat, Foncest. I think that's how you call it, Foncest? Foncest? Like, please. Please. Because when it comes to stupid things, I can forgive that. Stupid things are just stupid things. But when it comes to ship stuff, oh boy. Yeah, that is true. That's why I only mentioned this because, yeah, there's worse. There's worse out there, but if I, I was, okay, I was asked a question, so I would lie if I would bring in a different answer, to be honest. This is the worst thing I can think of. But yeah, we are not getting there. Not in the details, not on the stream. Yay, beans. I wonder if I can master one more. Maybe. Would be nice to have a bunch of more Decepticons, but I'm sure I have references mostly for the good guys for now. Wait, it. Yeah, I was thinking Wheeljack, but I should actually do Bulkhead, like to finish off the Prime team. No, he is. I mean, I have a solo stream, so I'm not in the voice call with any of my friends today. I mean, with Golem, he was busy with work anyway, and Tal had some connection issues, which apparently now subsided. So that's great. Well, we will be in the voice call after the stream. And doing our things, perhaps. It's a good size, huh? I don't know why I was wondering if I had the good brush size. This is a good one. What message? Like I mean it. What message? I wasn't paying attention if there was anything. But if it was Skippy D, then it would be banned for the next time I stream. Yeah, I saw. Like, I am on the server like every day, just not interacting. But I always watch. Yes. Always watches. Any specific you are asking, or just overall your arts? Okay, I mean, overall, I would say looking pretty good. Like, I like the rather soft line art. Like, I would say keep on practicing. Keep on practicing because you are doing good. No problem. Yeah, I do not intend to remove the pudding. At least not anytime soon. I guess with like a new model being on the way for the first like showcasing, the pudding will not be present right away, but later on, yeah. Yes, it must be in its place. Who am I drawing? It would be Bucket this time. Because I was wondering if I should draw more of the Decepticons, but already I have Knockout and Megatron. Which I thought, okay, maybe first I will get into getting the good team finished. The good guys. And then do Starscream. I will see if I can find decent references for Shockwave, Soundwave. Also, as for my VTuber, yes, I drew this and also rigged it, which I guess shows because it's not done too good. I mean, it was my very first time doing something like this, so perhaps need to give myself a bit of a break. Next one will be better, obviously. Okay, since he has his optics are all like full, and I can leave it at that. Yeah, what you said. Thanks, Golem. Yeah, the gentle giant, as Tal says. I mean, he is. Yeah, we need to find more decent, because I don't really have that many references for RC, but when I find some, yeah, we'll also draw her in. I know it sure is not all of the Prime team. I mean, okay, I have one for Wheeljack. And yeah, I see. Bye, Tully. It was nice to have you here. Yeesh. No, no. The one that was caught in the first episode in Prime, it was Cliff Jumper. I mean, no surprise really that once I am through watching the Prime series, I'm pretty sure I would love to have a rewatch on the server, so actually some people could come around and watch with us. I think that would be fun. Because so far, from what I've seen, I really enjoy it. And I'm sure a rewatch is not something I would, well, frown upon. Actually, quite the opposite. I don't know how often that would be, yeah. We are so far still on the first season in our own watching. So that might take a bit of a while, but yeah, we will get there. Eventually, yeah. I mean, we've been also, yeah, that would be all. I'm not sure what to give Bulkhead as his own little bubble. I will think about that later. I'm moving back to the talking part. Yeah, we need to finish soon to eat something, and again, yeah, I mean, okay, my mood did improve after all, but still. Yeah, I need to take it bit easy. But I'm good. Yeah. Once we get to that point, I don't know how often we would be watching. But I know it couldn't be the same as we have with other movies because yeah, it would be better if we do not have too long breaks between bunch of episodes, which every episode is like 20 minutes long. Also, regarding Wheeljack, now he's the one that accidentally or not accidentally keeps on blowing up things. I think the one that for some reason survived so many close calls is Starscream. From what I've seen in those few, well, not really few, but in the bunch of episodes I've seen, he will never learn. Like, I don't want to even think like how many times he was given chances for redemption, and for some reason he fumbled all of them. Dumb in a sense, because I guess it's not that he does not know things, but yeah, I guess what he knows in a strategic sense, yeah, he has knowledge. I guess he has knowledge, not the intelligence. Some of them are just destined to to perish apparently, because yeah, apparently Cliff Jumper dies many times. I guess the same actually counts for Optimus himself. That I think people have grown well used to this. On the other hand, but Tal, you would need to enlighten me how many times we could count that Ratchet dies. I know that one, the animated movie, the live action movie, and I guess he gets caught by the old age in the comics, isn't it? But being caught by the old age is not that sense of dying. Take your time, Tal. Well, that is one hell of a tired face I'm making. I'm off my camera's range. what what is this face? So I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. This kind of face. I wanted to stay for as long as I can because like, man. Kurwa, widać po mnie? Maciek, widać po mnie? Okay, enough. Okay, never mind. That makes it 6. But that clarifies something to me. What that is, yeah, we'll get to it later. Also, it's Cliff Jumper with 2 Fs. Not P and H, it's 2 Fs. Cliff Jumper, as if you would say the word cliff. Golem, you made you made a typo before, and now Traven is is copying it. Yeah, don't worry, it happens. But yeah, we'll be calling it a day. It was a fun stream. Sorry I could not get like a whole illustration, but yeah, I have so many actually like sketches and all of this, but I just believe none of them was good enough uh to be done on stream. I mean, I guess it would be unfinished anyway because yeah, I I always do the last touches in Photoshop, and yeah, no way I'm opening that. Like if it was opened before I started the stream, that's one thing. But when I would try to open it while the stream is going, that's another thing. But yeah, we'll be calling it a day. A nice 2.5 hour stream. So I hope you had fun despite a little bit of an oomph at the beginning. At the beginning. At the beginning. But yeah, for some reason OBS really did not want to work with me. It did not want to work with me at the time, so yeah. It is 99 then. Thank you for being here and still having fun. And a lot of talkies. No bingo today, but we've been close. We at least got an hour, I guess. Yeah, we'll be seeing each other next Friday. So please take care. Have a lovely weekend. A lot of good rest before next week. Oh my god, Friday actually, like, wait, no, not Friday, oh my god. February as a month has passed really fast. When January was like actually so, yeah, so sludgy. It didn't want to end, and now you see, February is almost ending. But at least it's marked with a big thing, which was the anniversary stream. So all good. All good for me. So yeah, again, and also please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and check out my speed paints or other streams. I will not be saying again that eventually soon there will be that soon there will be some animations and stuff, and they will be. Well, I cannot tell when. But I'm having ideas. I just need to sort myself out. Okay, bye. Enjoy the ending screen.